Hello everyone, this is Joseph Zabrowski, doing a little training video here today called How to Send Broadcasts to Your List. I get this question asked enough times to do a broadcast on it, and being that it is so very important, and I'm going to explain some of that right now, I'm going to show you how to do it. Here we go. Alright, first off, as an overview, an Instant Payday, it's a great free system, and this is something that you want your new people who come in to know. We are able to send a broadcast in Instant Payday. So if you're on your first page here when you log into Instant Payday, you go down to send a broadcast. Here's very simply, let's say you put it in your subject line. I know I'm going to be sending out a broadcast here. It's probably tomorrow, I think. It's going to be called Don't Stop. Okay, and then you come in here, and of course you write your little message, and whatever you have to say to your leads, and you click on active leads and converted leads, and then you hit send mail. Okay, so this is a great thing. This is really important. One of the most important things with an online business is that you stay in touch with your customers. An online business is much like an offline business. If let's say, for example, you had a hardware store, you would take care of your clientele who comes into your hardware store. You would serve them, you'd take care of their needs, and you'd give them whatever they need, and so that they'll be coming back next time. Well, it's the same thing online. Your list online is your clientele, just like an offline business. You have to take care of your list online. Now, online is a little different than offline because there's so many scams online. I know there's scams in the world too, but online there's just a plethora of scams. So you have to continually be encouraging your online list, because one of the biggest obstacles to people succeeding online is fear, and that's oftentimes how it is in life as well. So you gotta encourage them and let them know that they can make a living online, and that it is possible, and show them how to do it. Give them good training, and lead them in that direction so that their online businesses can start to thrive. So you send them a broadcast. Now here in Instant Payday, even though it's a good start, you are only allowed to send a broadcast to your list every 5 days. All right. So as your list starts to get larger, after my first month, I used the Instant Payday broadcast system for the first month, but then my list started getting too large, and I wanted to start sending broadcasts to my list on a regular basis. In fact, that's what Instant Payday teaches us, to stay in contact with our list on a daily basis. So as a result, I got Aweber, and Aweber is just a great system. And I'm just going to show you around Aweber how I do this. It's pretty cool on a regular basis, and it's really handy. So this is my home page. I already logged in, and they'll give you your current list. This is my Instant Payday list here, and then down below are your list stats. It tells you, how many leads came in today, 26. How many came in yesterday, 33. How many have subscribed, 871. Unsubscribed, and your grand total. Now, just so that it's important. There's nothing to feel bad about when you have unsubscribed people. It's a good thing, because you wanna separate the people who are serious and those who are not. So if you get unsubscribed people, that's totally fine, because we want to focus on the subscribed people who are serious and committed to making a good living online. So that's a good thing. So don't worry about that if you have people who unsubscribe. Now, as you move down the page, you can see that it shows you your recent broadcasts. These are all broadcasts that I've already sent out over the week, or the last week or so. And these are my pending broadcasts. These are broadcasts that I have yet to send out, and it has all their send dates, and so those are going to be sent out here in the future. So what I do is, it's really cool, because on a Sunday, for example, a Sunday evening, I'll come in here and I'll send out my messages. I'll set up all my messages for the entire week. I'll go to messages, I'll click on broadcast, and this is the same list that I just showed you on the previous page. These are my pending broadcasts that have yet to go out. And underneath that, you'll see here it says new HTML message. So I'll click on that and I can create my messages for the week. And so I'll usually do this in about an hour or so on a Sunday evening, and I'll have all my messages ready to be sent out for the rest of the week. And so I don't even have to mess with that. It's a very handy system, and also Aweber to me is like one of the elite autoresponders, because they give you so many options here. The first thing, you come in here and you get to see all the different templates you can use to send out to your list. Look at these. They're all pretty high quality, and you just have such a variety, and it just really makes your whole business look more qualitative. You know what I mean? I try to, send out different templates on a regular basis so that people aren't getting the same thing all the time. And you'll put in your subject line first thing up here, don't stop. That's going to be our subject. I'm going to pretend here, and then we'll hit templates again to get to our templates. And let's say I will send, let's see here. Let's say that I'll send this template right here, okay? I'll hit start over. It will come up, and so what I'll do is I'm just going to create a short little message. So I'll create my headline, and I'll say brief message below. Whoops. Okay, having problems typing. Okay, then I create that, and then I'll go sample headline. All I do is double click on it, and I delete it, and then I'll go don't stop. Okay, and then over here I'll just double click on the text, and I'll delete all that's in there. And I want to make my message short because people don't have a whole lot of time, so I'll capitalize click here for brief message on don't stop. Okay, so now what I do is I just highlight this. It's really sweet, and then you just go over here to this chain, and it says link. So you highlighted your text, you click on your link, your chain link, and over here is a place for you to put in your URL link. So now this really works beautifully with Empower Network, because I can go to I created my Empower blog post for this particular message. It's called Don't Stop. I even created a video for it, and I put that video on the blog post. Now I'm going to do another training video of how to put your YouTube video on your blog post. And then up here you got your address to this blog post, and I highlight it and I press Control-C, which copies it. And then I go back over here to my Aweber account. It's asking for my link URL, and I hit Control-V, and that pastes it right into the box there, and it's validated. Even though it says miscellaneous error, it's okay. It doesn't really mean anything, and you're ready to go. Now over here, if you want to add a picture, it's just kind of very turnkey. You click to edit, okay, and then over here you see that it says upload file. As soon as you click to edit, the upload file comes up. So I'm going to upload my file. I go to my don't stop picture that I want to use for this, and it loads right up. And look how turnkey it is. There's your picture, don't stop. Okay? Now, being that my messages are typically short, to my list, because I don't want to burden them, I just want to help them, I'm going to get rid of all this other stuff. So I'm just going to click on that, and that X will come up, and I can get rid of that. Click on that, X comes up, get rid of that. Click on sample headline, X comes up, get rid of that. I don't need this down here. X comes up, and now I got my little message, just like 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. And it's ready to go. So what I do is I just simply save it. Okay? I save it, and then I can preview it, and I can actually even send it to my own email and see if it looks good in the email. But that's basically what you're going to get. And then I always want to check my link. I just created the link. I want to make sure that link works. It takes me right to that Empower page where I created the blog post, and I'm good to go. I know that it's good. And so actually I want to get rid of that page because it's got too much going on. And so now all I do is I click next, and then I can actually send this to my social media, Facebook, Twitter. It'll send this message out to them automatically. It's already set up. What a beautiful thing. I hit next again. And then I go to my scheduler to set a date when I want to send this out. I'm going to schedule it for later. And I'm going to schedule it for Monday of next week. So I click on the box. Everything's just a click. And then it gives me the time that I want to send it. I want to send it at 5 a.m. Actually, I'm going to send this at 5 p.m., let's say. So I set it. And there it is. And now all I got to do is schedule and queue. Click on schedule and queue. And it's saving right now. Okay, it's still saving. Now it takes me to my page. And I see the message right there. Don't stop. 10:29. It's going to be sent out. It says don't send because it's not sending right now. It's going to send on that particular date. What a beautiful thing. So what I do is I come in here on a Sunday evening and I just create all my messages for the week. You know, 6 days of the week I send out a message or so. And everything's taken care of and I don't have to worry about that. That's part of my business. That's part of staying in touch with my list and encouraging my list. And I'd highly recommend you do the same thing with your list because it will really help you build your list and it will help your list be successful. All right? So that is basically it. I don't think I was going to show you anything else. But I highly encourage you, if your list is starting to grow, to get Aweber. Actually, I put a link underneath this video where you can get started with Aweber and get rolling on all of that if that's what you want to do. I wouldn't when you're first starting on Instant Payday, you don't need to get started with Aweber, but as you start to get a list, then it might be wise to get Aweber. So the link is below this video, and that is it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and God bless.